So I flew out here on this specific weekend for this specific day for this specific tournament. So let's just win the damn thing. Sitting directly to my left is a guy who's won 2 World Series bracelets this year and is likely going to win Player of the Year, Benny Glazer. I'm sitting on a stack of 25,500, which is 500 over my starting stack. It's been a roller coaster, up and down. Good morning from Las Vegas, Nevada. It is Monday, June 9th, and today is the day I've been waiting for. It's the Limit Hold'em World Series of Poker event number 33. This is the whole reason I came out here this weekend. The event happened to be on a Monday. I've wanted to play in this event many times before. It just hasn't worked out because of the timing of what day of the week it was. But I'm here. I haven't played a lot of poker since I've been here, but that's kind of been the plan. Just take it easy. I'm not trying to be tired going into the big tournament I'm playing in today. So I'm just gonna chill all morning. I'm gonna walk down, sign up for the event, figure out what my seat assignment is, whether I'm playing at the Horseshoe or the Paris, kind of come up with a game plan of what am I gonna do on breaks, what am I gonna do for food. I have about, 5 hours till the event starts, so got to figure out if I'm going to eat breakfast relatively soon and then have some lunch right before the tournament, so I'm full and ready to go. And then I have my sandwich, my 12-inch sandwich from Earl of Sandwich at Planet Hollywood that I got last night. Planning on that being my dinner so I can run up during a break to get some food, because I don't have time to go to any restaurants or anything like that without a dinner break. Now if I make day 2 tomorrow, after 6 hours of play, there is a 1-hour dinner break, so I have a lot more flexibility there. So I just checked in with Mark at work. Things are running pretty smooth, and I talked about our plan for if I make the final table Wednesday, I'm gonna fly him out so he can sweat me and be on my rail and cheer me on as I win my first World Series of Poker bracelet. I've been playing poker for 22 years now, starting in 2003. I've been coming out here pretty much that same amount of time, starting out as a fan, watching all the pros play at the World Series, and I've played in quite a few events, preliminary events myself. I've made 2 day 2s, I've made 1 cash. So the goal for today is to just make some hands, build some towers, play some solid limit poker, make day 2 with a decent amount of chips, and make the money and build a stack to go into the final table so I can crush these guys, because this is my game, Limit Hold'em. This is where I'm most comfortable. I'm sure I'll play against a bunch of pros, but that's fine. I'm not scared of anyone playing Limit. So I'm just going to take it easy, work on my video from yesterday, get that uploaded, and I will check in maybe once I sign up for the tournament. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, we are signed up for the tournament. I'm super excited now. It's getting real. Less than 4 hours to go. I've been playing Limit Hold'em for 22 years. I started playing $2, $4 limit at the Reno Hilton. I've played in every type of limit game imaginable to a certain level, stakes-wise. I've played 2-4, 3-6, 4-8, 6-12, 8-16, 15-30, 20-40. I've played in tight games, I've played in loose games, I've played online, I've played heads up, ring game, every form of limit possible. And I am confident in my game. And I'm ready to win a bracelet, baby. So, I'm walking over to Planet Hollywood to get some breakfast. I might get some extra food to take with me. Ooh, I gotta cross the crosswalk. Just leaving Paris. Walking to Planet Hollywood, get some food. And then I'm just gonna chill in the room till it's go time. So I'll check in shortly. Okay, I'm leaving Planet Hollywood. I went to Cafe Hollywood, got some breakfast. I had a bagel with cream cheese, some scrambled eggs, and some fresh berries, some blueberries and strawberries. And the berries really hit the spot. And I ordered a chicken avocado sandwich with more fresh berries to go. Just gonna put that in my fridge in my room so I have food for later. So, I was doing a little research on this tournament last year. There were 429 entries. 118 made it to day 2, and 67 players cashed, so we will not be cashing today. So the buy-in today is $1,500. It's the second biggest tournament I've ever played in my life. I've played in a couple this size. One of them I cashed, one of them I didn't. I have earned about half my buy-in so far this year just playing live poker. So it's always nice to not be in for the full amount because I've earned some of it already in profits. So I'm just gonna play my game today. Play smart. We start with 25,000 in chips, and looking at last year, going into day 2, the chip leader had about 300,000, and if you got 200,000, you're top 5. So my goal for the day is to get at least 200,000 in chips from my 25K. That'll put me guaranteed in the top 10. So yeah, just gonna go chill in the room, take it easy, take out my contacts, get away from the smoke, and I'll check in when I'm on my way down to the tournament area. Not that far from now. So I flew out here on this specific weekend for this specific day for this specific tournament. So let's just win the damn thing, okay? I'm walking over to the Paris. I finally got my seat assignment. I'm table 286 in the yellow section, seat 6. I'm happy with a seat 6. I don't have the best vision, so when I'm way off on the edges, it's kind of hard to see the cards, but it's a great starting point for me. I'm timing my walk. I got my bag full of food. Tournament is starting shortly. I'm so excited. Let's just win this. It's time for some limit. And it's time to win a bracelet. Let's go. 15 minutes is not a lot of time. I just had wolfed down half a sandwich. I have 22,600, and sitting directly to my left is a guy who's won 2 World Series bracelets this year and is likely going to win Player of the Year, Benny Glazer. Here's a photo. So yeah, haven't had much, playing tight. They know I'm playing tight. I got to take advantage and go after it. All right, I got to run in. Check in 2 more hours, the next break. That was an interesting couple hours. So my low point was 17,000, and I started to chip away, win some pots. Biggest hand I won was pocket nines, 2 red nines, and I raised, and a guy called. And the flop came queen 9-6, flopped a set, and I bet he called turn. I think it was just a blank. He check raised me. The limits were 12 and 20. Let's see. We're betting 6 and 12. So I bet 1,200. He raised to 24. I re-raised to 3,600. Kept the lead with my set. It was a rainbow, no straight possible. And he called, and then the river came an ace. He checked. I bet. He check raised me. And I decided just to call, just on the off chance he had pocket aces, because he was betting hard most of the way and would have rivered a bigger set. So I won that nice pot, got up to 40K. Hand right before break, I lost about 5,000 back to Benny Glazer. I raised with 2 queens. He 3-bet me, I called, flop came king high. He bet, I called, turn came. What did the turn come? A jack. He bet, I called, river was a blank. He bet, I called. He had ace queen, made the straight on the turn. It's okay, I'm still about 35,000, plenty of chips, and I'm gonna get a little snack, head back in. Let's keep these stacks building, baby. All right, we've played 9 levels. I'm running to the room. I only have 15 minutes. I'm sitting on a stack of 25,500, which is 500 over my starting stack. It's been a roller coaster, up and down. Started at 25, went down to 17, built it all the way up to just under 50K, and then I've been bleeding away. I gotta figure out how to get out of here. Haven't made any hands on the last 3 levels. So it's time for a rush, because the limits are 1,200, 2,400, and I only have 25,000. So I have 10 big bets. But I've come back from short stacks before in the World Series. I even did it last year. So I'm gonna run to the room, grab my chicken sandwich, hit the potty, and come back for my rush. This table is tough. Benny Glazer is a beast. He doesn't have special powers, but he just doesn't make mistakes. And that's half the battle and limit. So hopefully we'll check in with the big towers. Let's go. We're still alive. We're still alive. We've played 12 levels. It's just before 11 o'clock. And I'm still in. Let's see, the lowest I got was 12,000. I got up to like 40, 48, down to 40. And I think I'm at 37,500. And they're coloring off the $500 chips. Blinds are going to be, let's see, the limits were just 2,500 and a 5,000, so the limits will probably be 3,000, 6,000 now. So I'll have 5 big bets, but in this game it doesn't take much, so just got to get a rush. Let's see, 3 more levels, so 2 more hours until the end of the day. So if I make it through the next 3 levels, I'm bagging my chips up and on to day 2. Not cashing yet, but we're close, and the total players is just under 500, and top prize is 130,000, and I think they pay the top 73 or something like that. So just need one last rush in this last 2 hours to build a stack. I'm still shooting for 200k. 100k would work, 200 would be better. So all right, here we go. I'm gonna get a little snack and off to the last 3 levels of the night. Let's build some towers. I forgot the hand that got me back. I was down to 12,000 and I had ace 10 of hearts and 3 people saw the flop. Let's see, there was a raise pre-flop. So we were each in for like 8,000 or something. And that's which is like almost most of my chips anyway. And then the flop came ace 10 7, so I flopped 2 pair and I check raised and 2 guys stayed in. Turn came out, I went all in for my last 3,500. 1 guy called. River came out kind of scary. It was a 4th diamond, but neither of us had diamonds, so I basically tripled up, and that got me back where I could actually play a few hands. It's 1 a.m. I don't even know how many hours I've been playing, but my night is over. I moved tables, sat down, actually built a big stack, and then moved tables, sat down, got 2 kings the first hand, busted a guy. He only had 10k left. Put me at 99,000, and then I basically folded. The blinds got huge. I just kept folding. I couldn't get anything. The guys were so aggressive. Wait, did you think I busted? Oh no, we made day 2, baby. That was the goal, right? I didn't get 200k. I only ended up 52,000 to end the night. But we bagged and we're moving on to day 2. Let's freaking go. Restart tomorrow at 1 o'clock at the Horseshoe, which is way closer to my room. So I'm doing it all over. The only problem is I have about 4 big bets. The limits were just 500 or 5,000, 10,000, and I got 52,000. But I was down to like 3 big bets earlier, and I built it up to get over average when I was at 99,000. So I can do it again. My game, baby. This is what I do. This is why I came here. So, going up to the room, gonna come down from all that mental energy I just used up. Not much left in the tank. Gonna go to bed. Hopefully I get some sleep. And tomorrow, hold on. Gotta make sure I don't trip down these stairs. Been sitting for 11 hours. Tomorrow, day 2, limit hold'em. Let's go. There's about 100 left. 73 get paid. Okay, I'll see you guys in the morning, and thanks for watching. Let's go, baby. Let's run it up tomorrow. Final table time. See ya.